Here we go. Next episode of the Let's Play. We're jumping right into it. You're almost done with the game? How far into the game are we? No spoilers. Just let me know. Are we like halfway? Quarter of the way? Done? Even among your siblings in Milavest, this woman is remarkably beautiful. Clad in a robe of myriad colors, she carries herself with a distinct grace and ease. Okay, so 7 hours from now is almost done, so it looks like that's maybe another whole day of playing for us. Her skin is dark brown, her hair a rippling midnight black. Her violet eyes blaze momentarily as you approach, and she holds up her hand. Her voice is musical and sweet. You are most welcome here, brother. I am Adaris. I am the Peacekeeper of Milavest. Alright. News travels fast in the cast-off world. Yeah, you're a bunch of fucking gossip hounds all chatting with each other, trying to stave off the boredom of hundreds of years of life. Bunch of golden girls. The attack on Colne Village. Interesting. Let's see. You don't need to probe my mind. It's the truth. I can change reality. Yeah. We can change reality by traveling back into memories. Yeah, I'm playing Nano. Loving the hell out of it. Just blasting people with our spells or technologies. Yeah, what are you playing? I'm curious to know what most people are playing in this. Alright. Let's let this person into our mind. That's pretty trusting, I would say. Yeah, damn right we're capable of changing reality.
I'll remember that.
Nice, Nano's the way to go. Look at these brains, 19 intelligence. Oh, okay. So she's probably not going to hand us a potential Mirrorcaster. Which one's Tash? Okay, we need to speak to Melmoth Leviarm. Leviarm. Okay. We've got a choice here. It is my contention that we draw the sorrow to us with our abuse of the tides, which is why I do not use our tidal powers. I believe our use of these powers is inherently painful to those around us. For instance, was anyone with you when you awoke to consciousness? Yeah, 2 people. Yep. Yeah, their attentions did snap into sharp focus. Interesting. So tides kind of amplify the energies and emotions of those around us. Melmoth. Okay. God, Allagan is such a badass. A mere mortal man dipping through different worlds and realities and shrugging it off like it's no big deal. So useful, too. Those fat heels he's got. What is it, Pema? What is it? You little filthy Ewok. You need a bath. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Alright. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on. Come on, Pema. Come on. You don't even want to jump. You want me to lift you up. The stream's Ewok. Say hello, Pema. Smile. Alright. Okay. Okay. I want justice, and I don't know how to get it. Your creator, the changing god, who is responsible for what happened to my village. How was he? Why didn't he tell me? Oh. Oh, no shit. Alright. So he activated a mirror or an artifact of some sort and just killed his whole village because the changing god told him to. Whoops. That's a bit of a mistake there. Oh, Pema, you're so adorable. You're so dark, you're hard to see on the stream. Cutest dog ever. Let's find the truth together. That's right. We will guide you. What's that, Pema? You want to lay down? There, you can stay on my lap. Good girl. Good girl. Here's a gift of knowledge for you. One of the blessings, or the curses perhaps, is that as cast-offs, we can on occasion find flashes of our creator's memories inside our body. Like that whole experience when we first started out the game. I think we were experiencing, like, changing God's last thoughts, you know, as he had to escape to a new body or something to escape the sorrow. Interesting. Trouble with him. Ah, she's using the tides to manipulate him. Okay. Where's Mazov? Okay, which Mirrorcaster? Which Mirrorcaster do we need to access here? Oh. I fell from a ferritory, didn't I? What happened in that first scene in the game? I mean, what truly happened? It almost seems like we were falling from a spaceship or something like that. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing for you again? Okay, Melmoth. Alright. Alright, that was... Was that the creepy one that eats people? Yes. The original eating people person. Got a cannibal joke for you, by the way. So, two cannibals are sitting down for dinner, and their dinner is a clown. And they're eating this clown, as cannibals do. One cannibal turns to the other one and says, "Does this taste funny to you?" Okay, good shit. Alright. Okay, let's talk about the tides. Okay, what game is she playing? Everyone brings pain to others. I've experienced so many lives and memories, and one of the common threads in all of them is pain. Hopefully, flickers of happiness is another common thread there. Then he eats him.
Making a note.
Okay, so we're almost like weather vanes for tides. How are they an inextricable part of us? Or our bodies require the energy. So we're tidal constructs almost. Sploosh. Okay. My birth caused a devastating argument between two friends. Yeah, I remember that in the very beginning of the game. We could read their minds, and Jesus, they were so distrusting of each other. So distrusting that I was actually put off of even going to the Order of Truth, and still haven't at this point in the game. I'm curious to know what you guys experienced if you went to the Order of Truth in your game. Because I never actually even went inside, despite being incredibly thorough with every other part of the game. I don't know, something about it just made me anxious. How do you know so much about the tides? How are the tides tied into us? Puns. Interesting. Why do you think the sorrow pursues us? You want supposition? Here's a list. Because of our mad creator. Vengeance. Sheer bloody-mindedness. Maybe it loves the tides, or loathes them. Could be hates what we're doing with the tide, but if you talk with the Daris, you'll find that she never uses hers. I use mine all the time. Yet the sorrow would destroy us both. Maybe it's like an antimatter to our tidal matter sort of a thing. You know, the more matter exists, the more antimatter must exist. I'm not a physicist. If that's not obvious. Interesting. Follow that trail of thought. You'll find me at the end. That's how I know. Well... he doesn't call it the changing god. He calls it the changing man. That's a first. There's the coward, the changing coward. There's the changing man. Interesting. He could teach me to use the tides, but do we want to? I mean, is that just manipulating people? Or convincing them like a good conversation would? Okay, now we're trained in tidal affinity. I wonder if it's possible to get that earlier in the game. Like, become an expert in one of the first zones and just, like, manipulate the shit out of everybody. What do you think, Pema? What do you think? You're loving this. Nice warm throne. Lots of scratches. Aw. Okay. Clear your mind. Do not empty your mind. Oh, interesting. Whoa, okay. I have to practice. Yeah, I wonder if using the... Oh, okay, dialogue opportunities. Yeah, I wonder if using those... Because I remember having the opportunities earlier in the game, but I couldn't use them because I wasn't tidally strong enough or what have you. I wonder if using those levels you up in them, like it's an auto-catalytic process. You use the first one, you get some experience, etc., etc. Were you able to use those earlier in the game? Yeah, where the hell do the tides come from? Civilizations have fallen around their use. How long has the sorrow been around? It's like a Warhammer 40k situation where we like opened a portal to a chaotic world by stepping just one bit too far in a technology. Please respond, Melmoth. Okay, maybe we will eat your corpse when you're dead. Alright, what did I actually gain from him that's gonna help us convince the other lady that we can use the mirror? I mean, I don't think I actually opened up any new... Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I guess we did open up new dialogue opportunities. What if we use the tides to influence her, huh? Can she sense it? Interesting. She has theories. She doesn't have fact. He obviously cares deeply for the preservation of knowledge.
Making a note.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna insert ourselves into a bunch of cast-off spats here. Internecine warfare. I want us to work together. You can forgive them, but never forget. It's with memories and knowledge that we become stronger people. I don't think she really believes in the power of forgiveness. I mean, you can remember something without letting it define who you are. Or at least define who you are in a bad way. But who am I to talk? My memory's shit. Okay. Okay. What are you arguing about? Oh god. We disagree on the amount of respect due to our sire. Alright. What's troubling you, Andronis? Abandoned us, fed us lies. Okay. Who's a good girl? Hmm. Let's hear your side, Rayma. Both sides have been failing it for centuries, haven't they? Take the battle to the sorrow. That's pretty heavy metal, my man. Or my woe man. Kinda scary. What kind of solution would satisfy you both? Okay, so one side is it's all part of the grand plan, and we should rise up against sorrow. The other is we can't forgive this dude. In a moment, they are very much alike, like family, stoic. We've all had that moment where we realize, holy shit, I am in so many ways just like my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, what have you. Alright. Both of you must leave Mielavest until this is settled. Neither one of you is right. Can I hear more about the argument? No. If we condemn them both to leave, will they figure out why it was important for them to be here in the first place? Or we can pick one over the other, which I feel like is something of a waste. Or they can just stop arguing and just believe that they're both wrong. I don't think they'd buy that. Do you really want to break the truce to kill each other over a point of view? Exactly. Ah, that was somewhat amicable. Temporary peace. To be free to choose is part of life in Mila Vest. We must own our choices just as we own our responsibilities for the outcomes of those choices. Own your choices, good or bad. Learn from them. What do we know about the endless battle?
Making a note.
I think I can give you an opinion on the endless battle. It may have mattered once, but it has devolved into a self-perpetuating quagmire. That kinda sounds like what it is. Or does it make us stronger through conflict? I mean, I think there are people that believe that about the real world. Shit tons throughout history. Conflict makes us stronger, as I'm sure what they'd tell you. But does it make it stronger in good ways? I mean, what do you need to be focused for? I mean, the existence of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is simply a trained sense of focus on something that you don't need any longer, to the point where it's haunting you, which seems to be a way that a lot of these people are experiencing it. It's haunting them. Well, yeah, maybe they believe in something. I have to pick one, huh? Senseless violence caused by pride, or are they actually doing something? It sounds like pride. I mean, these are a bunch of mewling immortals. There's always a peaceful solution if both sides are willing to harden enough. That reminds me of something I've heard. Peace is not the place, it is the path to the place. There's a peaceful path to a peaceful solution. You want to be exposed to other viewpoints. Yep. What is it, family? What is it? When we have incomplete information during exposed to alternate opposite viewpoints, how do we judge which is true? We must reach a conclusion at some point, but unless those conclusions are backed with incontrovertible evidence, you must never imagine that you have the sole grasp on the truth. Yeah, she's essentially training us to be an egalitarian. A stoic and egalitarian. A moderate. Interesting. Challenging my beliefs with alternate viewpoints. Yep. Thank you. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Emma's a good girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have the power to change the course of a life, of many lives, without their permission or even their knowledge. You'll have to weigh their desires against your own, deciding whether the needs of your life are more important than theirs. You'll have to know, with the utmost certainty and integrity, what does one life matter. Ooh, chills. Whew. What does one life matter? And that's an answer for the next Let's Play. Before we jump into it, here are the choices. One life doesn't matter, except insofar as it serves a greater whole. 2. Each life is important. Every person it carries a world of potential. Each life should benefit others. 3. One life doesn't matter. It's an infinitesimal spark against the timeline of cosmos. 4. It matters only so much as we let it matter. We make our own meaning, our own truths, which seems somewhat in line to Planescape Torment's what can change the nature of a man question. Something that matters to you. 5. Life matters only if you experience it. If you let it wither and stagnate, it doesn't matter at all. 6. What is life but memories we leave behind? You're not dead until you're forgotten. What matters is money, power, fame. 7. One life can find new knowledge, making new discoveries, passing along knowledge, making humanity greater. That's the purpose of life. 8. If you're talking about legacy, who cares? What matters is that you build something and you use your life constructively. And 9, finally, what matters is continuity of life, having children, creating more life, passing along experience. Join us in the next episode of Let's Play, starting here in a minute. I'm Grizz Games. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and throw me a comment if you're in one of the chats, and I'll get back to you pretty much instantly.